Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Amnesia, The Dark Descent. In the last part, the Let's Play curse reared its ugly head and we looked around for something that we really didn't need. And in this part, I'm gonna hope that that doesn't happen again, so let's get started. Because that was a load of bullshit that I just had to walk up to this stupid thing and just push it up. I mean, it made sense. One side was turning, one side was not. And something just clicked in my head that assumed that you just had to go and look for a cog. But nothing else clicked in my head to look for a cog in the place... I don't know. Anyway. So, we got it working. And now we need to decide to go either left or right. I'm a righty, so we're gonna go right. Probably one of the worst paths to go. It's gonna be my luck. Like you turn a corner, and you just get eaten. Open the door. What's in here? We have tinderbox and a diary. Ooh, Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been, for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made of a paralyzer, vitae, and tamter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word on these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion, the water dwelling in Carrick. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will able to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so it seems that 2 out of the 3 are rather easy to get, but the third is otherworldly. Now some horrible reading, I'm sorry about that. Entrance to the choir. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. It's a good way to get glass in your hand, you idiot. I'm guessing there's torture devices in here. Ooh. Looks like ritual stuff. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Like I said, ritual. Just look at the shit on the ground. And what is in this room? Probably the same thing. Yes. What is here? What the fuck?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil, a cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Holy crap.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
What am I supposed to do? I'll walk out. How do I get the blood? I think I'm supposed to walk out. Yeah, there we go.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Daniel just had one hell of a flashback. And it just destroyed our sanity. And there's a hanging man. He can swing. He can swing. Whoa. Paint the man. Cut the lines. Okay, what's down here? Probably more painted men with cut lines. The main hall of the choir. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. I think I've read that one already. What the fuck is this place?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Do not give in to his words, Daniel. He is a very charismatic man, and he will lie and persuade his way into your mind. Alright, let me read those notes real quick. No, not that. The pedestal, no. 3 ingredients. Yeah, I know there's 3 ingredients. Alright. Alright, this place is freaky. There's like a red haze. For some reason it reminds me of the blood haze from Warcraft. You can't see anything. I hear rats. I hear something moving. It's probably more rats. Maybe this is one of those fungus things I'm supposed to be looking for. No, I probably don't want to go down there. And I would be scared shitless if I was in here, man. Oh boy. There's nothing in here. Paint them in. Cut the lines. hell is that? Whoa, the f... Oh, I know what that is. That's an Iron Maiden. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt his blood trickle down his leg. The pain had felt slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Yeah, Iron Maidens. Pretty bad. Just sitting there and slowly bleed to death. What the fuck's in here? What was that? Ah, a piece of orb. That must be, what's his face's orb? Agrippa's. Agrippa. Just stare at some light for a second, so we don't go absolutely nuts. Okay. That doesn't seem to be helping at all. I don't see a way to get around going crazy in here. I mean, there's no light. I guess I can use my lantern, but... Oh. Would you look there? I have no oil. That's gonna be helpful. La-di-da. A room with a red haze. Don't know where the haze is coming from. And chains from the roof. And a zombie. It sounded like a cow. I'm just gonna head on this way. Away from the zombie so he does not see me. Alright, what's on this way? I am gonna get so lost in here. That's gonna be terrible if I get lost in here. Because... oh man. I can see myself getting lost in here. Ooh, is that some of the fungus that I need to make that tonic? Colony of poisonous fungi. This tissue is quite soft and can possibly be broken open. Hammer? There we go. Picked up poison gland. What is this? I'm gonna shut that door. Alright, seems like a cow.